Hey, Chantell here, and I want to do a quick video showing you how to create a recipe on If This Then That, okay? And If This Then That is an awesome website that you can use that helps you automate your social networking and the things that you do across multiple social networking platforms. Say, for instance, like in the example that I will be showing you in this video, you can post pictures from your Instagram to your Twitter in the Twitter format. Okay, anyone who uses Instagram and Twitter knows that when you decide to post a picture to Twitter from your Instagram using the option in on Instagram, when it posts to your Twitter, it posts as a text tweet um, with an image link, and that's it. But anyone who uses Twitter, they also know that Twitter has a image platform um, that just would be way better than having to click a link and be redirected to another app. It's just a lot. Okay. But with If This Then That, you can post a picture from your Instagram to your Twitter using the Twitter the Twitter I'm sorry, using the Twitter image platform. Okay, so just to show you a quick example of what I was talking about, as you can see, this is how pics post to Twitter from Instagram without If This Then That look. Okay, like I said, it's just a text tweet with a image link that you gotta click on, and it redirects you to Instagram. Okay, and that's how you see pics. But like I said, with If This Then That, you see this is how pics post to Twitter from Instagram with If This Then That look. Okay, and you can also do cool things like this text that I have right here. Follow me on Instagram with my Instagram handle, which is also the same as my Twitter handle. And I'll show you how to do that. All right. But as you see, it shows up as a a Twitter pic, whatever. And then it also shows up over here in your photos and your videos. All right. So first things first, if you don't already, you want to have a Twitter, you want to have a If This Then That account. All right, after you create your account, it'll take you to your dashboard. This is where it shows all your personal recipes, as well as all your shared recipes. As you can see, I have no shared recipes, but I have 13 personal recipes, and I'm currently only using 9 of them. Okay, a couple of my personal recipes are pre-made recipes by If This Then That, and you can check those out under the Browse tab. Um, yeah, it's a lot of them. They're really cool to use when you're first getting started and you don't know what to do with If This Then That. All right, but since we know what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and click create. Okay, now sorry about that. So this is going to be the first social networking platform that you're going to use, which in this case is going to be Instagram. So you're going to click it, and drop down menu is going to show up, and these are all of the social networking platforms that are used that are supported by If This Then That. All right. Want to go ahead and click Instagram. Okay, now step 2 is choose a trigger. Okay, if you don't already have that particular account, like say for instance, I had just created a new account and I clicked, oh, I want to do something with my Instagram. Okay, my step 2 would not have taken me straight to choose a trigger. It would have asked me to link my Instagram account to If This Then That, and allow them to have all the privileges and stuff like that they request. but your step 2 is going to be choose a trigger. Okay, and as you see, these are the different triggers, and under each trigger is a description of what that trigger does. So for this example, we're going to choose the first one, which is any new photo by you. All right, and this trigger fires every time you share any new photo on Instagram. All right, so that's the one we're going to pick, and there's no fields to complete, so you just go ahead and create trigger. Okay, so that is going to be the second social media platform that you want in this recipe. Okay, so you're going to click that, and once again the drop down menu is going to come up, and now although you saw a very long list of social networking platforms, depending on what your this is depends on what your that can be. So when I first started, I wanted to create a recipe where all my Instagram pics were created into pins that post to my Pinterest account. Pinterest is supported by If This Then That. However, that wasn't possible. So choosing an action channel, I couldn't choose Pinterest. But for this example, we're using Twitter, which I can choose. So you go ahead and click Twitter. Once again, like I said, if that social network is not attached to your If This Then That account, you'll be asked to, sync it. And then you'll be able to go to step 5, which is choose an action. Okay, so for this one, we want to post a tweet with image. Okay, and this action will post a new tweet to your Twitter account with a linked pic.twitter.com image. Okay, now posting anything to Twitter, of course, Twitter only allows you 140 characters. So If This Then That is gonna abide by that. So if your caption in your Instagram pic is more than 140 characters, If This Then That will only post up to 140 characters to your Twitter. So you go ahead and click this. Now, complete action fields, which is step 6. This is where you can get funky with it and tweak it to whereas there's like additional things that additional text that shows up in the caption of your tweet. Okay, now by default it'll already show your just the caption. Okay, and that's what that is. It's saying that, okay, so what's happening, it's gonna post the caption from the Instagram pic. Okay, now you can add ingredients to your recipe, which is Instagram URL, image, source URL, date created. You can go with those, or you can elect to post your own text, which I did on that photo I showed you. I type follow me on IG at work with CL. Okay, now this is going to show up on every single this text right here is going to show up on every single picture that I post on Instagram from now on after I create this recipe. Okay, and image URL is source URL, which is the pic.twitter.com URL by default. But once again, you can change ingredient. You can make it the Instagram URL, you can make it the caption, image source, which is that, and date created. But yeah, so after you've tweaked it to whatever you want, you want to go ahead and click create action. And your step 7 is create and activate. So this is just going over the recipe that you just created. So if this posts any new photo by me, then that will post a tweet with image to work with to my my Instagram, my Twitter. Okay, and this note is just saying that I already have a recipe with the same trigger and action. That's because I'm creating another one just for, the sake of this tutorial. And once everything is to your liking, you just go ahead and click create recipe, creating, boom boom pow. All right, so next time you post a picture on Instagram, you won't have to on Instagram, when you're creating your captions, it allows you to, post it to your Twitter, your Facebook, your Tumblr, all that. You won't have to do that. Once you have your recipes created, you can just, post your picture, do your filter, do your create your caption, and boom, post. That's it. Let if this then that worry about posting it to your Facebook or posting it to your Tumblr or posting it to wherever. So I posted, after I created that recipe, I posted a picture to my Instagram, and this was that picture. As you can see, it says this is how pics post to Twitter from Instagram with if that then this look. And of course, in parentheses, it says follow me on Instagram and my Instagram handle, and then the Twitter pic link. Alright, and I mean, it's just that simple. If I wanted to, I could add some hashtags in there, whatever. But yeah, that's how you do it. And like I said, you can scroll through, go to browse, or if you have any idea, I know go to browse, browse through the ones that are pre-made. They got like a lot of pages worth of pre-made recipes, or if you think of something that you want to use, go ahead and create it. I have recipes on here. A good one that I use is every day at 7 o'clock in the morning. Not only does tomorrow's weather post to my Google calendars, but also today's weather. Yeah, so every day at 7 a.m. today's weather posts to my Google calendar, and tomorrow's weather. And then I have one for all of my Instagram photos. It saves to my Dropbox. When your recipes are active, they show up in color like this, and when they are not active, when you have your recipes turned off, they will be grayscaled as shown. And then you turn them on and off by clicking that button right there. And then if you want to share it, you click that button. Sometimes they get stuck. You want to check your recipe, you can hit the refresh button, and then click that button to edit, and a couple different other settings. But that is pretty much it for creating recipes with if this then that. Hope this video helped you out, and subscribe to the channel, like this video, and all that other good jazz if you want to see other how-to videos from me. Alright, thanks guys, bye.